Good evening, Priyanka. We can start the interview now. As I gone through your resume, first of all, I would like to know about you. Could you please tell me something about yourself?
Okay. Hello, sir. My name is Priyanka Dixit. I have completed my MCA from LPU, Lovely Professional University,
Mm-hmm.
and currently I have worked on myself, and I have done some internship,
Mm-hmm.
and you already know about like Spring Boot, and I have also worked on Spring Boot framework and Java and Python also.
Mm-hmm. All right, that is better. So, uh, as you applied for this job, I mean, a lot of people are over there who have already applied for the same. Why
Yeah.
should we choose you? Why should we hire you only?
Okay, and because of like, sir, I am very confident in backend, and also I have completed some front end, because that's why I am full stack developer. Because currently in market there is lots of people is searching for both, and that's why I am very confident for that.
Perfect. All right. So you're confident about yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you're confident about yourself, we would like to know about some of your strengths. Could you please elaborate?
Okay. Actually, I have done some project, and that time I'm focusing so many problems in during my project, and so I'm facing some problem, and that time I solve that problem. So
Mhm.
that's why I'm very very
Mhm.
very very
Confident about it, yeah, and
confident, yeah,
enthusiastic.
and
I'm quite
enthusiasm.
enthusiastic about it.
Yeah,
I'm quite thrilled about it. I'm quite excited about it,
yeah,
right? To utilize your
yeah,
potential. All right,
yeah.
better. And obviously, you're not going to tell your weaknesses, but we would like to know like some of your weaknesses. What is your weakness?
Actually, sometime like I'm like if I'm focusing on only one problem, if most of
Hmm.
the time I'm thinking like I need to solve this. Because of that, I spend a lot of time on that, and that is my weakness. But currently, I'm focusing on that.
So you mean to say, in order, you are a perfectionist. You want everything to be perfect, right?
Yeah,
That is why you don't leave anything, like you
yeah,
don't leave any task. You
yeah,
finish it.
yeah.
That can be considered as strength for sure. Okay. Mm, like for the specific role, there are a lot of companies, there are a lot of institutions. Why do you want to work with us only?
I want to start my career, so that's why I need to focus on my career, and so also uh, see my your company reviews, and that is good for freshen, and that's why I choose for that.
That's better for a fresher.
Yeah,
All right. I mean, we provide a better environment to freshers, but we want performance as well.
yeah, and I know about that.
All right. All right. So, if you were to relocate, because we might shift our offices and all, will you be able to do so? Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, I'm comfortable for that because like for career, career is first priority for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Now, you must have done a few internships as well, right?
So your voice is breaking.
I hope I'm audible right now. I hope you're getting my voice.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
my
yeah.
side,
Now okay.
it is better. So I hope you must have done a few internships as well, right?
Yeah.
Could you please tell me something about those internships? And I mean, you have to tell about the internships. Besides that, you have to add what hardships or what struggle did you have to face over there?
Okay, actually, I have completed internship in Spring Boot framework, and that
Hmm.
is related to Java. And in there, I'm focusing not much because of that internship is not that. But
Hmm.
I have completed another internship
Hmm.
that name is company name is Grafra, and there I'm leading four people team, and there I'm good to go to using these sources, and yeah, my that is experience is good, and but most of the time uh, I'm I'm I forgot that.
Come on, you don't have
Yeah,
to memorize it. No,
yeah,
just go with the flow.
yeah. And I'm facing one problem. There is like team member is too good, not too good. Like it's uh, like there is GitHub, you know about version
Hmm.
control,
Hmm.
and that is like they using that time. That is very difficult to understand of them, and that's why that time that is mm, not I'm focusing on that. So that's why that is,
All
yeah,
right. At the moment, like you're focusing on such activities and all, right?
yeah,
And you were doing internships.
yeah.
Mm, all right. So, how many companies have you worked for as yet?
I have three companies I have worked
Hmm.
on, and one is on Spring Boot framework, and that is
Hmm.
other company, and one is Grafura, and that is other company, and also there is Maharashtra company. I forgot that name, company name.
So all three companies were involved in the same, like the business which we have.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I know about it. When you do internships, you get job opportunity, permanent job opportunity as well. So you didn't try in any of those three companies?
No, actually, in they already had told us to if your performance is too good, and that time they give, and otherwise they did not. But I gave my 100% on that. But even I already seen there is also reviews after that, but there is no giving any opportunity for fresher. They only
All
give
right,
internship, and that's why.
perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm noting down the improvements. I will tell you at last, not right now. Perfect. Moving towards a few technical questions.
Yeah.
So what is Spring Boot? What do you think
Uh,
about it?
okay, Spring Boot is a framework that is a open source framework we are using for in our Java, and that is free to use, and we are also we are making our application in easy way.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So which one do you personally prefer, Python or Java?
Actually, if I talk about both, if I try to start my career because of currently is a AI, and that's why everyone go through the Python, and so everyone go through the Python, and if I talk about there is Java also, there is different kind of advantage because of there is security, main is security focus on Java, and so that's why I would like to Java, and currently also I am focusing on Python also.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So are you good at artificial intelligence?
Not much currently, but I gave some courses for that, improving my AI tools, how I use my tools, and yeah,
Because we will have to learn that as well.
yeah.
All right. Moving further, uh, what do you know about REST API?
Okay, and REST API is a like of API we are using for we are using for calling our APIs. Like if I give some example for that, like there is some tools we are using Swiggy, and that time like we are going to our app,
Mm-hmm.
and that time we are clicking our app, that is API. Clicking
Mm-hmm.
our app, the API call, our API call, and that call go to our database,
Mm-hmm.
and after that they give menu of our food.
All right, all right. So you
Yeah,
told me about API. What is REST API? REST REST API.
yeah. I currently I don't recall that, actually I
All right.
forgot.
You're
Uh,
not being able to recall
yeah,
it.
record. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna mark it down and I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna send it last. Perfect. Okay. Mm. And what's the full form of API? What does it stand for?
Mm. Actually, API is only API, but rest means happen something. So I
Well,
don't forgot that.
API must have a full form, right? As it
Yeah,
is API.
I yeah. Uh,
Okay, let me.
I don't recall.
No issues. That's what
Yeah.
we are over here for. Perfect. Hmm. Do you know the difference between SQL and no SQL?
Yeah, and the SQL is a SQL database. Like there is structure. We are following structure. In NoSQL database, we are not following structure. Like
Hmm.
if I talk about like Excel, and we are following our structure like one by one. And but in NoSQL, we are not following that.
So which one is more scalable? SQL or NoSQL?
Actually, my perspective, sequel, maybe.
NoSQL. NoSQL.
No sequel. Okay.
Yes. You can note
Okay.
it down. Uh,
Yeah.
or obviously I'm recording it, so you're gonna get it for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the microservices architecture?
Okay. Microservices architecture is like if I'm working on a one application, and that time I'm doing like in one application there is lot of work, and we are like in small module in I'm doing a work, and that is microservices.
All right. Perfect. Gotta move further. Hmm. And what is OOP? Do you know about it?
Oops. Oops. Okay, yeah. OOPS is a object-oriented programming language. In this, we are using four pillars like encapsulation, polymorphism, and inheritance, and encapsulation, abstraction.
Perfect.
And
Perfect.
yeah,
So explain all four of them.
okay. And first I talk about inheritance. Inheritance is a parent-child relationship. Like we are using this for taking if I take an example, like I have two classes, a first is a and second is a b, and
Hmm.
if uh, like a is a parent and b is a child, if I'm using my parent, and that time I'm I'm doing uh, is a relationship like you also and is a relationship, parent child relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and we are using for this extend keyword also.
Okay.
Yeah. And
All four of them. All four of them.
yeah. And second one is encapsulation. Encapsulation is like a binding data in a single unit. Like if I talk about variable and methods in class, we are using variable and method in a class, and that is our encapsulation. If
Mm-hmm.
I give example of that, like capsule. In capsule, we are using inside medicine, and that is our encapsulation.
All right.
Yeah. And third one is abstraction.
Mm-hmm.
We are hiding our unnecessary data inside this. Like if I talk about example, like
Mm-hmm.
board, switchboard.
Mm-hmm.
Inside is an unnecessary data. We are using only a function, functionality on off, and that is third one. And fourth one is I have done polymorphism and done encapsulation, and which one left?
Abstraction.
Abstraction already told, sir.
We have already told.
Yeah,
So which
not
one?
one. No, actually,
Have you done with
I think
polymorphism?
polymorphism. I left. Polymorphism means poly means many forms. There is two types of polymorphism,
Mm-hmm.
like method overloading and method overriding. If I talk about method overloading, I'm using this for like if I'm making two methods, same name but different parameter, that is method overloading. I'm doing with private keyword because of I'm
Mm-hmm.
securing my program. That's why I'm using this, because I'm doing this private, and
Mm-hmm.
no one can't use this program
Mm-hmm.
because of me. If I need to use this, and so I'm using getter and setter for that. And
All right.
other one is overriding, and overloading is overloading is like overriding. No, actually, I told about overriding. Over little bit confuse and create overloading and overriding. Overloading, same name. Yeah, and yeah, overriding. Overriding is in two classes. Like one class is use a method, and that is also same name but same parameter also. Like other class override other method. That
Mm.
is overriding. Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm, I mean, we keep getting the terms Git and GitHub. Can you tell me about it?
Git, yeah, Git is a version control we are using. Like if I'm talking about my project, I'm also using that because of like we are working in a team, and how to work on our project. Like in GitHub, we are using their code, so everyone can see their code and also take code on her platform, his platform.
All right. It's X platform. This
Yeah,
platform, yes.
yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Mm, I mean, a simple question for you. What is debugging?
Yeah, debugging is like if that time we are using in our computer, and that time I need to debug my code, and like
Hmm.
I need to understand what is in this code, like error, and that time I'm using debugging.
Okay. What
Yeah.
is API latency and how did you improve it?
Okay, actually, I don't know about this.
Okay, you can note it down.
Yeah,
Okay. Explain your ATM project.
yeah. In this project, I made this project in my college time, and
Hmm.
that time I'm using Java for doing some for doing some actually, I forgot that word. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm doing uh, some task using like that time withdraw and
Deposit and all.
withdraw.
Bank balance
Yeah.
check.
For for that we are I'm making for that because
You,
that
you,
time
you made
I'm
for that. Hmm.
yeah I made for that.
Okay. Hmm. Till now you're doing in a like wonderful manner. I think you'll be able to do it for sure. So, what is the database normalization, Priyanka?
Uh, Data normalization. So no, I don't know about this.
You can note it down. I mean, I'm gonna
Yeah.
provide you the recording.
Yeah, actually.
Make sure.
Yeah, I know about you given. I know about this three, four question. I don't know about these
No
question.
issues.
Yeah, yeah.
You can do it. So, what's
And there is also one question legacy related.
hmm, hmm, hmm.
Hmm.
Till now, we can talk about the improvements, and then we are gonna move further with further
Yeah,
questions.
yeah,
The first one is face expressions and hand gesture. When we are in the interview, we have to, you can say, show ourselves confident. We have to look
yeah,
confident.
yeah,
And how are you going to look confident? Using hand
yeah.
gestures, the way I'm using it right now, and your facial expression. Your eyes speak a lot.
Yes.
So you have to maintain eye contact. You don't
Con.
need to like look above or down. No,
Yeah,
make eye contact with the person,
yeah,
right? And
yeah.
when you make eye contact, you won't have that nervous laugh, right? That nervous smile.
Yeah.
Perfect. The next one is you're making mistakes with past tense. I did it, then I did it,
Yeah.
and you are talking about the past, but you are shifting to present.
Present. Yeah.
I do it, then I check it. No, I checked it because you're talking about
Yeah.
the past, right?
Past. Yeah.
Eye contact done. Actually, it is actual. का sound आएगा. Actually.
Actually.
API full form, API full form और REST API आपको लेगा. स्मॉल नहीं, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट नहीं होता, एक ही
Different.
बार बोलते हैं. हाँ, उसी तरह
Different.
स्मॉल,
Yeah.
उसी तरह
Small.
माइन्यूट भी बोल सकते हैं,
Minor.
माइनर माइनर भी बोल सकते हैं. ऑल आर करेक्ट. माइनर बग्स,
Yeah.
स्मॉल बग्स नहीं. नेक्स्ट वन इज एज वेल, लास्ट में बता चुका हूँ. नन कैन. नन जब ऑलरेडी लगा
None.
लिया तो कांट नहीं लगाओगे ना फिर, क्योंकि वो
Yeah.
नन ऑलरेडी नेगेटिव हो गया. इट्स ऑलरेडी
Yeah.
नेगेटिव.
No. Yeah.
ओके. एंड इवन like when you get confused, do not let others know that you are confused.
Yeah.
उनको नहीं
Okay.
पता चलने देना है.
पता नहीं. Yeah.
हाँ, तो वो आप
Okay.
अपने हिसाब से देख लीजिएगा.
Yes.
द नेक्स्ट वन इज ड्यूरिंग माई कॉलेज डेज. मेरे कॉलेज दिनों के समय, ड्यूरिंग माई कॉलेज डेज.
Yeah.
Okay, moving further with other questions. I hope you are feeling comfortable right now.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. The next one is what's a primary key?
Yeah. Actually, primary key is we are using for our in our table, and that time we are entering our data. And if I'm primary key is a unique key, we can't we can't
So it's a
repeat.
key unit.
We
Mhm.
can't repeat, and that is a key. That is a unique key.
All right, all right. And what's a foreign key?
And foreign key is like I'm working on uh, two tables, and that time I'm using to attach two tables for with foreign key.
Mm-hmm.
That is foreign key.
All right, all right. What is the HTTP.
HTTP is a protocol like not no.
That is
Uh,
HTML, Hypertext Markup Language, right?
yeah, yes, I forgot that I'm thinking like that, but
Uh,
that is a protocol like I'm we are using for some connections.
mhm.
Yeah,
All right. So you can note it down as well.
yeah.
What is exception handling?
Exception handling is using if I talk about exception handling, I'm using exception handling like if I'm handle any exception in my program, like if there is also some keyword like try, catch, and throw, and one is finally. And there is also two types of exception: unchecked and checked. Like we are using both in our code.
Hmm.
If where I'm talking about like how to check my exception, if like I know about after this code my exception is coming, and that's why that is risky code. For risky code we are using exception handling.
Okay. You will have to have your hands at AI as well
Yeah, okay.
because nowadays companies are preferring it.
Yeah,
Fine, make sure you do it.
yeah.
Now, what are status codes? 200, 404, 500.
200 is like okay, that is your code is completely uh, runnable, and second one is 404. Like something happened in your code, uh, like uh, if I talk about my
Means
code.
not found. It's not found,
Yeah,
right?
not found. Yeah, not found. If I am doing a code and I
Hmm.
write that kind of things, code not found, that thing, and that is 404. And
All right.
400 is server
500. That is
yeah
500.
5 no, yeah 500 is like server error.
Okay.
That is truly error.
What is Jira and Postman?
Postman, okay. Jira and Postman. Jira is currently most of the companies use for uh, processing mm, our processing our project on that. Like if I talk about myself, I also use that in minute way, because if I need to like there is some query, not queries, uh, our project detail, and I need to I need to set there my project detail like currently I'm this is in progress. Yeah, I have done this, and yeah, currently I am working on that. Yeah, and that is Jira tool, and that is a tool. And if I talk about uh, second one is
Second one was mm, Postman.
second one Postman. Yeah, Postman is like we are checking our APIs. That is also tool we are also using here. Using here post some APIs get, post, and put and delete for our APIs we are using.
All right.
Yeah.
The next one for you is what is Node.js?
So I'm not prepared for that.
You're not aware of it. Fine. So make
No,
sure you
yeah,
do it.
yeah, I aware of this. Like I'm also currently I'm reducing some keys in my resume, because there is lots of thing happen, and that's why I'm reducing some things. Actually, in my college time, I did something, and that's why I'm adding. And so today I reduce, and after I go for taking some resume.
Sure. I mean,
Yeah,
you have to remain prepared at least.
yeah,
What
yeah,
if they
yeah,
ask?
yeah.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. A lot of people everywhere on YouTube or other platforms, they talk about Power BI. What is that?
Power BI is a visual presentation tool. Actually, I also use that for I have Excel data, and
Mm-hmm.
that time I need to present my data in visual.
Uh-huh.
And that
Visual
time
form.
I'm and that time I'm using my Power BI.
So it's for a database. It's for like maintaining and making database
Yeah,
for the same, right?
yeah, yeah,
All right. All right. It's of Microsoft, right?
yeah.
Hmm. Fine. So, I mean, what will you do if you don't know about something? What are you gonna
Uh,
do at the moment?
Okay, firstly, I search something on that, and if I don't understand that thing, and also I connect with my team members because of I don't understand, and most of the time there is lots of things like AI is also happen here, and so that's why I understand through that, and so I can handle everything through that.
And how are you gonna handle the pressure?
And firstly, I need to calm because of if I didn't calm, and that time maybe some work is some work is mm, some work
I
is
may mess up. I may mess up.
mess up, yeah. And that's why first calm and think about that. If I
Mm-hmm.
am think and understand my thing and how to flow this work, and so I can understand, and if I don't understand I need to take help to my manager and other also my team member also.
All right. So,
Yeah.
mm, you wanna keep working with us, or you're looking it as a temporary option?
No, actually, firstly, I need to work on if I talk about myself. Firstly, I need to improvement in myself, and that's
Mm-hmm.
why not only temporary because of I need to improvement in my workflow, and yeah, so that's why I need long term with you.
All right. So you're gonna work
Yeah,
over here for a long term, right?
yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Okay. So, are you ready to join immediately?
Yeah, I'm ready for that. Mm, yeah.
Your interview is over. Do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, actually, first question for you, which kind of role for me, and yeah,
All right. So, you will have to develop the UX designing, right? So the website development and all. First of all, we're gonna give you such work. Then we're gonna give you bigger projects as well.
okay,
If you reach a higher position.
okay. And one question is related to location, and if I need to currently you are thinking for Noida, so most of I'm maybe after some time I relocated to other
Hmm.
Delhi and other place. Yeah, I can join there also.
Uh, well, right now I can't say that because it all depends upon the management, right? So whatever they decide, we'll have to follow it. But yes, I think if you apply for that, if you request them, then you can agree for sure.
Okay.
They're gonna listen to you.
Okay, that's all about from my side.
Hmm.
Thank you for giving this opportunity, sir.
Impressive, impressive. You've done a great job. Let's talk about a few improvements. Huh. Make sure whenever possible, keep it short. Like, it should not be incomplete. The answers should not be incomplete, but interviewers love to hear short answers,
Okay.
usually. The next one is stay calm. I mean, it should be stay calm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to improve that.
That.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, you have done it. I think you must have gained much confidence before your interview.
Yeah, so actually I'm like very afraid from that, but yeah, मैंने कहा how answer,
You were
but
afraid
yeah,
of it,
I'm
but now
feeling,
you're not.
yeah, I'm feeling better.
It is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow, maybe 10:30 I reach and there, and yeah, 10:30 to 11:30.
Sure, I'm
That,
gonna provide the recording to you soon, and then you're gonna carry on with that. Like once
okay.
you have to have a look at it, and
Okay.
then prepare the questions which you have not prepared. Look at
Yeah,
your
yeah,
look at yourself, how you are speaking, or what about your facial expressions? Because I have
yes.
analyzed you, you have to analyze yourself as well.
Yeah, actually, I know about that. Like currently, also most of the not most sometime I am like feeling very feeling like होता नहीं कि
Hesitative, uh-huh.
hesitated
but
और थोड़ा सा हड़बड़ आ जाती हूँ. That is,
hmm, hmm,
I
hmm, hmm.
did it.
But
Yeah,
yes, right now you don't have to keep it in mind. Come on, you're doing a great
yeah,
job.
yeah.
Okay, today
So
you have done a
I'm
wonderful
doing good.
job, and we're gonna carry on. Fine. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's all for today. Uh,
So वो ले लेती हूँ एक बार स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेती हूँ इसका कि
Screenshot
आपने हाँ
for yeah the questions and all
हाँ
improvements.
yeah improvements.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir, for doing this.